by Xanac.
What is up, my children? It's your favorite dad here, also known as Deuce, also known as Dion, also known as Harold, also known as whatever you want to call me, baby. So look, today we're going to talk about what it feels like to get your heart broken, whether it be by a guy, a female. I'm going to talk about how it feels to be broken-hearted by a female. And yo, when I say broken-hearted, my heart was hurt. So we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna start with case number 1. And by the way, if you know who I'm talking about, go ahead and share this video with them. You know, it's no hard feelings. I just needed something to talk about to my viewers. You know, maybe if I talk about my stories, it'll help somebody that's feeling a little down, feel a little better, bring a little smile to their face. So if you know who I'm talking about, go ahead and tell them. You're just gonna give me a view, sweetheart. So, whatever. First story, we're gonna talk about Army Girl. So Army Girl, she hit me up, I think that was like 2 years ago on Father's Day, right? So she hit me with a line talking about something, oh, you wanna be my daddy or something, which was clever. I mean, it was Father's Day, so I was like, oh, okay, so she kinda funny. So that's when this disease called goofiness took over. So me having goofiness, I gave her a chance. So I didn't know that Shawty was gonna go to the Army. You know, we went on our first date. The first date was decent. I forgot what we saw. Maybe it was Finding Dory. I'm not sure. But yeah, let me just let y'all know. There's some guys out here that don't really be touchy. I'm one of them guys. You can ask my girl right now. I'm just not the big affectionate, you know, I want to be booed up with you all the time. I mean, you know, if you need a shoulder to cry on, you can come cry on my shoulder, baby. But I'm not the type that I always want to hold hands. Because look, baby, my hands get sweaty. You know, I'm sorry. That's just how it is, baby. You know, I'm sorry I can't hold your hand right now. I really can't. I'm nervous. I don't know why my palm's sweating. I don't know. Anyways, we get in the movie theater. And she's like, hold my hand like you love me. I'm like, hold up, baby. Hold up. I don't even know if I like you. This is the first date. I need a couple dates. You know, we go to the movies, go out somewhere to eat, and then we go somewhere fun. You feel me? That's kind of, you know, I don't even know if I like you like that. I even have met your people yet. Relax. But I had goofyitis, so of course I hold her hand. Anyway, so and the first date was decent. You know, we just saw a movie, nothing too major. Oh, and then, you know, conversation was good. We converse on the phone almost every night. You know, we talk throughout the day. You know, talking about, oh, I miss you. No, I miss you more. No, I miss you mostest. You know, once they get that mostest out, you can't come with anything else. Because that's it, unless you me and you hit him with, no, I miss you mostest. Goofyitis, it's a real thing, look it up. I'm not playing, look it up. Anyway, so Shawty tell me she going to the military. And I'm just like, okay, well, what we gonna do? And so she was like, well, I would like to stay with you. And I was like, okay, let me remind y'all, I guess we started dating like a week after we first talked on Twitter. I know, y'all. I let y'all down. As a pimp, as a player, I let y'all down, man. After a week, she had me hooked in. I don't know what it was, y'all. I don't. But she was my girlfriend. I was her boyfriend. Boom, bada bing, and whatever. Anyways, so, you know, we talking. She shows up to my job with her friends or whatever. I'm like, hey, friends. They like, hey, boyfriend. I'm like, okay, see y'all later. So they leave my job. And then we go on another date. We go to Main Event. And, you know, everything is going good. Then suddenly, like, a mood swing happened. I don't know what happened. I was with my homeboy. And he was like, hey, bro, you should go over there. I was like, why should I go over there? She having a mood swing. She just need to let that die. He was like, no, you need to go over there. I was like, okay. I'm the type of boyfriend, if you got a mood swing, you just gonna have to deal with that somewhere else, baby. I ain't about to baby you. You grown. Come on now. Anyways, so I go over there, goofy-itis, and my homeboy telling me to go, so my goofy-itis was just off the charts. I go over there, everything's good. She started kissing on me in public, and you know, one kiss is alright, but she just was on top of me, y'all, and I don't like that. I feel like it makes the company uncomfortable, and everybody around is just uncomfortable. So, yeah, that happened. And then now it comes the day where she's getting ready to leave. So they go to this hotel. I don't know. I just know this is how they do it in Houston. They go to some hotel, and that's where they go and pick up the soon-to-be troops, no longer citizens. Ugh, lie. Anyways, don't take that to offense. I'm just really mad about this girl. You know, I'm not really mad. Now that I look about it, I'll just look at back and I'm just like, it is what it is. You live and you learn. You know, you're cured from goofy-itis now, so you don't have to worry about dealing with that ever again. But yeah, Shawty, she's at a hotel. She's getting ready to go. So, goofy-itis, skirt, I'm on my way. She doesn't even know I'm on my way, right? So, you know, I pull up. We say our last goodbyes, whatever, hug, deuces, she gone. And so we start doing the thing where you start writing letters to each other, you know. And people talk a big game over letters or text messages. We all do it. It's okay. It's okay. But anyways, we start writing letters and she sends me a letter. First of all, she almost broke up with me because my letters wasn't getting sent to her as quick as hers were coming to me. And so she was like, wow, I can't believe you. You're not going to write to me, blah, blah, blah. I was like, baby, I've been writing to you for like the past month. What is you talking about? Anyways, so she's writing me letters. And I get this letter. I open it. I'm reading like, oh, hey, babe, you know, blah, blah, blah. I pause for a second. I'm like, I know this ain't the 3-word phrase I'm looking at right now. So, we all know what the 3-word phrase is. I-L-Y, I love you. And goofy-itis, y'all. I'm telling you, it's real. I get my paper. I sharpen my pencil like a good boy. And I'm like, dear blah, blah, blah. My heart just aches for your hugs. I'm just playing. I ain't write like that. I might as well have, but shoot. Of course I wrote back, I love you too. Sincerely, Deuce. Ugly boy. I don't know why I did that. But licked the letter, sent it, and then I waited, right? I get back a letter, blah, blah, blah. We just keep on writing. So the day comes that she gets her phone back. We talking, and from letters to text messages, it was a completely different person. She's asking me how my day went, and I'm telling her, what all I've been up to. Of course, I'm a grown man, baby. All I think about is money, so I'm at work and I'm at school. That's just how it is. So I tell her that. She sends me a message, and she's like, that's it? Somewhere along that, and she was like, I thought you would do more, and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, baby, I'm grown. I gotta get this bread. I don't go to parties. If that's what you did, that's cool. But me, I'm not a big party goer. I rarely even go out. So, all I think about is my next check, honestly. So she hit me with that. She's like, I just thought you would have more to talk about. I'm like, well, you claim that you love me. I thought you would just like to hear what I'm doing in general. So, of course, that leads to conflict. And she just ups and leaves. Let me remind y'all, I had a Fossil watch that cost $250. So I did what any king would, and I went and traded that mug in and got my money back in 5 minutes. So I went to spoil myself. Of course, I went and got a chop, and I went and got some brand new clothes. So now I'm feeling like the man. I'll be feeling like the man when I walk through. Anyways, we're going to talk about story number 2. Story number 2 is a funny one because this is when my goofy-itis was still at an all-time high. So there was this girl. She didn't stay that close to me. She stayed like was like 40 minutes away from me, y'all. 40 minutes, which I mean, that's not far, but you know, Houston, 40 minutes, that turned to an hour, depending on the time, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, me and this girl get to talking. She was real cool people. Swiped up on the Snap, you know, we started talking. I was like, hey, send me your number, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was the coolest person out there. Y'all remember when Snapchat put them, had them phone calls you can
Hey,
call
bro,
through
I'm gonna
Snapchat?
need
So I
my
was like, shit,
$100
let me call it
back.
through Snap
No
and
cap.
then get the number through there. And I thought I was Mr. Cool, Mr. Player, you know? Real cool people, like I said. Conversation was great. So it comes around the time we're talking, and she mentioned something about prom. A goofy-itis alert. Here we go. I'm like, what about this? How about I go to prom with you, baby? You know, how about that? She was like, oh, you want to go to prom with me? I was like, yeah, I'll go to prom with you. I ain't got nothing else to do. You know, I was really just trying to let her know that I'm serious about being in a relationship with her, because I just felt like we had that kind of energy, you know. Of course, times comes, you know, before then we was hanging out. Well, not really hanging out. We went out to eat, you know. I would go to her school, bring her some food. We ain't never really hung out like that, except that one time we went to go eat breakfast. So I go get my suit. You know, I wasn't gonna spend no crazy amount of money. She kind of threw shade at me later on, saying I was subpar. Baby, I went to my prom already. I wasn't about to spend no crazy money on you. I chose out of the suits that they had hanging up. You feel me? But it is what it is. You know, they always gonna throw shade at Deuce. That's just how it is. They mad because they can't have me. But it's cool. It's cool. No hard feelings. You know, she's moved on. I've moved on. We in better places now. So the day comes. Here comes prom, right? Get dressed up. Drive over to her crib. Got the little corsage. Put it on her hand. Whatever. We go take some pictures. I meet some of her friends. Some of her friends didn't talk to me. I ain't talk to them. Some of her friends did talk to me. I talked to them. We take the pictures. You know, basic prom stuff. And you know, we looked decent together. You know, it was a nice mutual flex. You know, light flex, but for sure it was a flex. So we go out to eat, and we finally get to prom. Her prom was whack. Her prom was whack, boy. I ain't even gonna front. Y'all need to do better. I don't know what it is, man, but don't let that ever happen again, because that was terrible. Anyway, so she went off with her friends to Galveston. I didn't go because I didn't know that group like that. I don't know what kind of trouble they would have gotten me in, or even if they would have gotten me into trouble, you know? But I wasn't really too comfortable with that, so I didn't go. And then this is when the heartbreak comes. I wake up the next day. Shawty sends me a pic of her in bed with another dude. And you know, I was just like, it really just rubbed me the wrong way, because it was just like, wow, you really just did that. I went to prom with you, you know. We was always talking on the phone, through text messages, on Snapchat. But that's just a lesson, y'all. Just because y'all talk, that does not mean that y'all on the same terms. I guess if you just, I don't know, but I just thought we was on the same page. So I was like, I'm cool on that. So she hit my line. I'm playing GTA 5 with the guys, you know. I get this phone call. Of course, it's her. She's like, what's your problem? I was like, what you mean what my problem is? You know what my problem is. So we go back and forth. Of course, I'm on the mic. I'm letting my guys hear it. You know, they chuckling, they laughing. We all laughing. We having a good time with this conversation. So I'm like, man, bump it. We done. Don't hit my line no more. Beep. So that happened. And somehow she hit me up again on some like fugazi stuff. You know, talking about I miss you. I don't know if it was I miss you or can we talk again. I was like, baby, we can't talk no more, but I appreciate the pic, you know what I'm saying? Beep. And now we're both just moving on. We both in our own relationships. Like I said, no hard feelings. I mean, we was both young. You know, obviously we wasn't right for each other. And of course now I have a girlfriend that I don't gotta worry about none of that anymore. The goofyitis, I'm cured, y'all. You know, if you want, you can send prayers to me. Send prayers to your homeboys, your homegirls. If they got goofyitis, help them out, y'all. Help them out, because nobody needs goofyitis. I'm telling you, goofyitis is a dangerous thing. Very dangerous. Help your friends out. Send them prayers, you know. Through my strength in prayers and donations, I made it to be the man I am today. But anyways, that's the stories. 2 little stories of me getting brokenhearted. I mean, it hurted a lot, but at the end of the day, I'ma always be me, you know? So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn your post notifications on if you really want to, you know, stay updated with the kid, you know, and that's it. Go ahead and roll my outro.